Assalamualaikum. Today's topic is IELTS Academic Reading, and this passage is taken from Cambridge IELTS Academic Reading, Book 18, Test 2, Passage 2. Okay, from this passage, we are going to solve multiple choice question today. In the next video, I will solve other types of questions like yes, no, not given, and fill in the blanks with clues. Okay, let's start. So at the very beginning, we will not read the whole text. We will just read the title of the text so that we can understand what is this text giving us the information, or on what topic and the text is written. Okay, so the topic name is living with artificial intelligence. So living with artificial intelligence, that means AI. Nowadays we have listened, and we are listening whenever you open YouTube, chat GPT everywhere. That is one AI. So this topic is also on AI. Powerful artificial intelligence needs to be reliably aligned with human values. But does this mean AI will eventually have to police those values? Okay, so at the very beginning, we will read the question first. So here question is telling you that what point does the writer make about AI in the first paragraph? We will not read the options now. We will read the first paragraph first. Okay, let's start. Okay. This has been decade of AI with one astonishing feat after another. A chess-playing AI that can defeat not only all human chess players but also all previous human-programmed chess machines. After learning the game in just 4 hours. Amazing. That's yesterday's news. Oh my god, that news is not today's. That is yesterday's news. That means AI is progressing very swiftly. What's next? True, these prodigious accomplishments are all in so-called narrow AI, where machines perform highly specialized tasks. But many experts believe this restriction is very temporary. By mid-century, we may have artificial general intelligence machines that can achieve human-level performance on the full range of the tasks that we ourselves can tackle. So in this passage, we have noticed that the writer has explained that how quickly, how swiftly AI is advancing, and the performance of AIs are very tremendous. Within 4 hours, he learned chess, and he did a very astonishing performance regarding the chess playing. But that is not the intention here. The intention here, the writer actually wants to say here that is by mid-century they will do very tremendous work. Okay, so let's check what's the question say. Number A, it is difficult to predict how quickly AI will progress. No, it's not difficult. It's not difficult because we have noticed that AI is progressing very swiftly. So this is cross. Much can be learned about the use of AI in chess machines. No, they haven't talked about AI chess machine and about learning. Okay, the future is likely to see limitations on the capabilities of AI. The future is unlikely to see. Okay, let's see the D first. Experts disagree on which specialized tasks AI will be able to perform. Experts disagrees, but in the passage we have seen that many experts believe. So they didn't disagree in any point. They believe. Okay, so this is not our answer even. So C is our answer. But how can I say C is answer? Okay, let's see. The future is unlikely to see limitations on the capabilities of AI. What does it mean? It means that in the future maybe you will see that AI is doing tremendous work. Okay, that means future is unlikely to see the limitations. Future will not see the present limitations, the present restrictions of AI. So yes, in the text we have seen that these restrictions means limitations, is very temporary. So it is going to be finished. And by mid-century means the future. From now, if you talk about By mid-century, that means this is future. So in the future, we may have artificial general intelligence machines that can achieve human level performance, okay, on the full range of tasks that we ourselves can tackle. So in future, AI is going to do a lot of work. So this is our answer. What is the writer doing in the second paragraph? So now we have to read the second paragraph. Let's start. If so, there's little reason to think it will stop there. Machines will be free of many of the physical constraints on human intelligence. Physical constraints on human intelligence. Our brains run at slow biochemical processing speeds on the power of a light bulb, and their size is restricted by the dimensions of the human birth canal. It is remarkable what they accomplish given these handicaps, but they may be as far from the physical limits of thought as our eyes are from the incredibly powerful Webb Space Telescope. So in the passage, what we have learned that physical constraints as a human we have, but machines are free from this. Okay, so they may be far from the physical limits. So the writer gives us one example of eyes. That is our eyes can see. Okay, fine. They are also very complicated organ, but powerful Webb Space Telescope can do better than our eyes, because Webb Space Telescope doesn't have any physical limitations, but our eyes have. So it means that machine AI can do better than our eyes. Let's see what's given in the options. So number A, explaining why machines will be able to outperform. Okay, explaining, yes, this is the answer. Explaining why machines will be able to outperform humans. No need to read the other options because we got the answer in the very beginning. Yes, here we got the explanation, and the writer has given the examples of our eyes also, that machine will. Webb Space Telescope is doing very good. So our eyes are powerful, but they have some physical limitations. So this is our answer, explaining why machines will be able to outperform humans. Okay, why does the writer mention the story of King Midas? Okay, let's see. Okay, before starting the para, I want to say you something, that is King Midas. You know that he was a king, and somehow he has got the blessing that if he touches anything, that will turn into gold. And that's why whenever he has touched his furniture, his clothes, his everything, so everything was turned into gold, and he was very happy, and he was so happy. But at his table of breakfast, when he touches his food, those foods also turned into gold, but for that reason he couldn't eat. So his blessings turned into curse. So let's see why does the writer mention about King Midas. Okay, so where is King Midas? Okay, you have to find out the King Midas. Okay, King Midas is in this para. So let's start from here. Once machines are better than us at designing even smarter machines, progress towards these limits could accelerate. What would this mean for us? Could we ensure a safe and worthwhile coexistence with such machines? On the plus side, AI is already useful and profitable for many things, and super AI might be expected to be super useful and super profitable. But the more powerful AI becomes, the more important it will be to specify its goals with great care. Folklore is full of tales of people who asked for the wrong thing with disastrous consequences. King Midas, for example, might have wished that everything he touched turned to gold, but didn't really intend this to apply to his breakfast. Okay, so why does the writer mention the story of King Midas? To compare different visions of progress? No. To illustrate the poorly defined objectives can go wrong. Yes, to illustrate that poorly defined objectives, poorly defined, poorly designed, poorly planned objectives can go wrong. Yes, that's why the writer mentioned the story of King Midas. That is what happened at last. King Midas got the blessing, but at last it's turned into curse. Okay, so and we have seen here one line, that is, but the more powerful AI becomes, the more important it will be to specify its goal with great care. So you have to specify. Specify means defined, and goals means objective. So you have to specify your goals, otherwise it will bring disastrous consequence. It will bring disastrous result. Okay, so that's why the writer mentioned the example of King Midas. Okay, 17. What challenge does the writer refer to in the fourth paragraph? So we have to read fourth paragraph. So what the challenge, what the problem? Okay, so we need to create powerful AI machines that are human friendly, that have goals reliably aligned with our own values. One thing that makes this task difficult is that we are far from reliably human friendly ourselves. We do many terrible things to each other and to many other creatures with whom we share the planet. If super intelligent machines don't do a lot better than us, we will be in deep trouble. We'll have powerful new intelligence simplifying the dark sides of our own fallible natures. Okay, so in this para, what we have learned, that is, the writer is telling that we want to make human friendly machines, but here is a matter of regret that we human are full of fallible natures. That is, our natures are not good. We are full of false errors. So if we make any machines like this that will be human friendly, but it's a matter of questions that how is it possible to do? Because we as a human, we do many terrible things to each other and also the other creatures. We human beings are doing harm to others, and not only with our own species, other human beings, we are also doing harm to the other creatures of this planet. So is how is it possible? It's very challenging to make a very human friendly AI. So let's see what's the options are telling. Number A, encouraging humans to behave in more principled way. No. Deciding which values we want AI to share with us. No. Creating a better world for all creatures on the planet. No. So definitely D is our answer. Let's see what D is discussing. Ensuring A is more human friendly than we are ourselves. So we have to ensure that AI is more friendly than we are ourselves. Yeah, this is the answer. Okay, 18. What does the writer suggest about the future of AI? Future of AI in the fifth paragraph. So we have to read fifth paragraph first. Okay, let's see. Fifth paragraph. For safety's sake, then we want the machines to be ethically as well as cognitively superhuman. We want them to aim for the moral high ground, not for the troughs in which many of us spend some of our time. Luckily, we will be smart enough for the job. If there are routes to the moral high ground, they will be better than us at finding them and steering us in the right direction. Okay, so what's the writer discussing here? The writer is telling us that if we can teach the machine ethical moral things, the machine will just know the more good things, will know the good things. So that will be very helpful for us. The machine can direct us, machine can shows us which is the right path, okay, right routes for us. So these aspects, these sides of the machine will really praiseworthy. So the writer is talking about that. He's telling likely they will be smart enough for the job. If there are routes of to the moral high ground, they will be better than us. So they will be better than us at finding them. Okay, and they will guide us towards the right direction. Okay, let's see the options. Okay, number A, the safety of machines will become a key issue. No, it is hard to know what impact machines will have on the world. It is hard to know. No, not that. Machines will be superior to humans in certain respects. Okay, in certain respects. Okay, many humans will oppose machines having a wide role. No, not this. So C is definitely is our answer, and we also have seen that machine will be superior to humans in certain respects, yet in some points machines will be superior to humans. Okay, so let's see what does the 19 says. Okay, which of the following best summarizes the writer's argument in the 6th paragraph? Argument summarizes 6th paragraph, so you have to read the 6th paragraph. However, there are two big problems with this utopian vision. One is how we get the machines started on the journey. The other is what it would mean to reach this destination. The getting started problem is that we need to tell the machines what they are looking for with sufficient clarity that we can be confident they will find it, whatever it actually turns out to be. This won't be easy, given that we are tribal creatures and conflicted about the ideals ourselves. We often ignore the suffering of strangers and even contribute to it, at least indirectly. How then do we point machines in the direction of something better? Oh my God. Okay, so here one word, utopian vision. What is utopian vision? Utopian vision is that to think that everything will be very ideal, there will be no flaw. Okay, but here the writer is telling that, okay, this is very challenging. Because why is this so challenging? Because if we people, we are tribal creatures and conflicted about the ideals ourselves. Okay, still we are conflicted what is good and what is bad. So between this between those two qualities, we are not in any position. Okay, so still we have confliction on this point. So how is it possible to make an ideal AI? And the writer is telling that we often as a human being ignore the suffering of the strangers. If anyone gets any sufferings or gets any problems, we don't try to mitigate that. Instead of that, we contribute to it. Okay, at least indirectly. That means we as a human beings don't try to mitigate, solve the problems of others. And how is it possible to think that one machine will be ideal? So so this is the question, and at last the writer said, how then do we point machines in the direction of something better? So how can we think that machine will do better? Okay, this is the discussion of this para. Let's see. Okay, more intelligent machines will result in greater abuse of power. Not like that. There is no discussion of abusing of power. Machine learning will share very few features with human learning. No, there are a limited number of people with the knowledge of program machines. No, this is also not. So D is our answer. Human shortcomings will make creating the machines we need more difficult. So human shortcomings means human flaws. Okay, human failures will make creating machines that we need, that it would be more difficult. Okay, so it's not possible to make the ideal machines because we human beings are full of flaws. So it's very hard to create an ideal machine. Okay, so that's all. I hope I could make you understand, and in the next video I will give you a solution of yes, no, not given, and the completion of the summary. Okay, I hope I could make you understand. Thank you and keep watching.